Hi friends, I am out and about today with Jaden and Zion and baby Daniel, and we are doing our big once a month grocery shopping trip. If you've been hanging out around our channel, you know we've had some changes with my husband going back to school full time and various schedule configurations. So I've had to rework how I'm going to keep my once a month grocery shopping day alive with everything that we have going on. Many of you left me some great ideas in the comments of my last two videos when I did a 2-week grocery haul, and I was just wanting to know how you all handle grocery shopping for your growing family. It may not seem like a big deal, but to some of us mamas, especially moms like me, I live rural, I run a business, I have 7 kids, I homeschool, and then again with my husband gone just about every day now, it's a lot. And everywhere I need to get out and about to go grocery shopping to is 30 minutes to an hour away. So it's not something that I can necessarily run and do every week. And I'm better organized and I can meal plan better and just serve our family better meals when I'm able to plan out for the whole month. It's just how it works for me. So something new for today is that we have a mother's helper at our house who's looking after our 4 younger children. And again, Jaden, Zion, and Daniel are out with me. And right now, we'll hit our local store called Sharp Shopper and then Costco. Another thing I did new, which I will share with you in an upcoming unboxing video, is I just put in my first Amazon subscribe and save order. What I've done is I have ordered all of our household items. Those are less items that I have to worry with whenever I am out shopping. And if diapers and toilet paper and baby wipes and shampoo and even my silly hair color, if that can just all come to my door, it's less I have to fool with today. So we're just going to take you right along with us. Costco has their diapers. It looks like there's a $4 manufacturer's rebate. And I just did the math on that. That makes it about 17 cents a diaper, which is pretty good. And look at Mr. Daniel. Look at you. Are you riding in the cart like a big boy this time? Look at you. Daniel. Daniel. Daniel, yes. Baby Daniel, we're doing hard work here while Jaden and Zion are loaded up on meat. Daniel wanted to be held. Yes, yes, yes. They're loading up on meat for us. This pork loin is only $1.99 a pound, so I'm gonna get these and cut them in 2, and I'm gonna get 2 of them, so that'll be 4 roast. So I wanted to show you guys that the egg prices have gone down quite a bit. Look at that. Yay! They were up to almost $20 about 2 months ago. So I should probably not hold a camera and 7.5 dozen eggs at one time, but back down to $12.49. Thank you for all your unloading, Zion. See you, goodies. And Daniel, back again. Back again. Dan the man. Dan the man. Hi friends, so I was finally able to get out today and do a large once a month grocery shopping haul. So this is most of our groceries, about 80–85% of what my family is going to need for the month of November. And then towards the end of the month, maybe the middle to the end of the 3rd week, about a week or so before my next big once a month grocery shopping trip. By that time I might have some serious holes that need filled, so then I will run back out and pick up maybe some more bananas or strawberries or a few more gallons of milk or some more loaves of bread, just different odds and ends that really can't wait for my next big haul. Now if you're new to this channel and if you have questions about my monthly grocery budget, about my once a month grocery shopping system, I'm also going to be talking about Trim Healthy Mama. If you want information on any of that, check in the description below, and I'm going to have links to articles that answer all your questions, links to the Trim Healthy Mama book, other resources. It'll get you caught up on what I'm doing here, okay? So real quick, here is an overview of what we got today, the big table, and I'm going to just break everything down for you, okay? So what I got, we got spinach, a big bag of spinach. That's going to be for smoothies. I got 2 bags of red peppers, a bag of avocados, cherry tomatoes. These were marked down to $4. Got 2 things of strawberries. Now, they're raspberries. These were like $3 for a package of them. And same thing with their blackberries. I thought I was really happy with those berry prices. The blackberries were actually $3.49. I want to say the raspberries were $3.29. Big thing of mushrooms, a big thing of the red Baby Bell cheese, and then also a big thing of the blue. This is some light cream. I got that for some of my Trim Healthy Mama desserts. Also, for the kids to go with various meals, I got them a big old bag of baked potatoes. I got myself some sweet potatoes. Obviously, any children can have sweet potatoes who want them. I just know they don't usually request them. And you know, for Trim Healthy Mama, there are some things I can do with sweet potatoes. Got a big box of oranges. And then going back here, got some romaine lettuce. Now, romaine lettuce lasts very well. I know one of the questions I get is, well, what about fresh fruits and vegetables? Many of these fruits and vegetables, peppers, the avocados, and the lettuce, these will last a few weeks. Now, obviously, spinach is going to go a little quicker. Berries will go quick, but that's okay. We'll just use these up first. I got some more, got English cucumbers. These are the 3-pack, and I got 2 of those. I also got 2 packs of these little sweet peppers, and then 2 big bags of clementines. My kids, we love clementines, so we got 2 packs of them. I also got this free-range chicken broth was actually marked down. It was $9 for 6 of them, and that's even less expensive than the Walmart brand. So I was thrilled with that. Also, we have these are from the freezer section. We've got green beans. I got 4 big bags of broccoli because we are broccoli people. And I'm sorry because this was a whole once-a-month trip. The table's pretty crowded. But, oh, I also got a big bag of peas because someone said the other night, hey, Mom, we need peas. So I was sure to get that. We got a big bag of frozen strawberries for smoothies and a bag of mixed berries for smoothies. I got these boxes, actually have 2 of the tubs for Greek yogurt. So I got 4 Greek yogurt tubs. I also... let's see, where do I go next? I will show you what's down here on my bench. Now, I have a recipe on this channel for tuna cakes. It's similar to a meatloaf on how I personally make meatloaf, and I make tuna cakes very similar. So I get these big cans of tuna. One of these will be dinner with a whole lot of leftovers for probably lunch the following day. We really like tuna cakes, so I'm going to try to do those at least twice this month. I also got, here's some diced tomatoes, another thing of kidney beans, another thing of corn. And of course, if you're doing Trim Healthy Mama, there's not corn on there, but again, I'm not the only one eating, so other people use the corn. Another big case of applesauce. This is my favorite way to buy applesauce. It's a big can, and I know some of you moms have asked me on Facebook, well, what do you do with those big cans? Honestly, one of these large cans of applesauce, once I open it, it will be gone very quickly. If I open this up yesterday during our homeschool, I opened up a can, and I gave everybody out little coffee cups with little spoons, a little cup of applesauce. Everyone had second helpings, and pretty much the applesauce was gone. We go through it really quick, so I figure they love it, and it's less than $5 for a can of this. Under here is also a big thing of tomato sauce. Now, with this tomato sauce, I cringe when I have to buy tomato products anywhere else, because for these big cans of tomato sauce, 105 ounces, it's less than $3. I use this tomato sauce as a base for, of course, spaghetti sauce and Parmesan, for chili. There's just lots of things I can do with a big case of tomato sauce. Also, one of my favorite soups from the Trim Healthy Mama book, I think it's called Almost Campbell's or Just Like Campbell's Tomato Soup, and it's made with tomato sauce. So I make that also, and I love it. So back over here, okay, so for all the meat, I love crab legs and lobster and shrimp and those kind of seafood things. I'm not necessarily a big like tilapia or salmon eater. I just think I haven't eaten it that much and I need to practice. So I got myself a bag of the tilapia, and I figured I would do foil packets, maybe a little butter, a little lemon. I don't have Old Bay, I know. So I was going to try to do some of the fish and foil packets for myself as a Trim Healthy Mama meal option for me throughout the month. So I just got one bag of those. I didn't want to go overboard until I really worked with it some more. So if you have some fish recipes, some fish wisdom, let me know. I'm all for it. I also got the sweet Italian sausage. You can see I got a big stack here of hamburger. I got about 36 pounds of hamburger actually. Each one was about 6 pounds, and I got 6 of them. So a lot of ground beef, but between doing like the egg roll in the bowl and of course chili and meatloaf and meatballs and various recipes throughout the month, we go through a lot of ground beef. So this was $3.49 a pound. And let's see, I got 2 of these big 10-pound bags of the boneless, skinless chicken breast. And for as far as pork, I got this pork was $1.99 a pound, and this is for a boneless pork loin. What I do with that is I've done this in the past too, but I just cut them in half and I freeze them as 4 different roasts. And that way, like for a Sunday after church or for another busy day, I can have a pork roast in the slow cooker. It's a quick meal that I can easily add some veggies to, and there we go, there's dinner. Okay, so as a treat for the kids, I got a big box of popcorn, got some natural peanut butter, big thing of coffee. Another fun treat is for some chocolate milk. I got 10 loaves of bread. Now I have bread in the freezer, and I have some bread on the shelf. So this is just to stock up. I did not take time today to go into the Dollar Tree. If you have a Dollar Tree local to you, and I know Aldi has bread for less than $1 a loaf, locally to me at the Dollar Tree, they'll get Nature's Own bread, which can be $2 to $3 a loaf for $1. And sometimes I love to go in there and load up, get like 20 and 30 loaves and freeze it all. But today I got 10 loaves, and I got some, we didn't have any cinnamon sticks, and Naomi wants this for her apple cider. So I got some cinnamon sticks, Parmesan cheese, some heavy cream. Also over here I've got some Laughing Cow cheese, and then a big block of cream cheese. And yeah, today I got 10 gallons of milk. And for the eggs, if you saw in my past video clip, the eggs were down to, it was $12.19 for 7.5 dozen. So I was excited about that, because if you followed me this summer, these big things of eggs were pushing almost $20. So, you know, it just makes you feel good to save any way you can, and I'm glad that egg prices are coming back down. My chickens still aren't laying. It's probably going to be till next spring, because winters come in and they're real affected by the rising and setting of the sun and all of that. So here is the eggs. And then over here I've got some sour cream and some cottage cheese. I also went into Walmart. I did the bulk at Costco. This was just a little over $700 Costco haul. I want to say it was around $720. And then at Walmart, it was about another $100, which is perfect because I like to have about $150 or $200 for later in the month to go back and fill up any other food gaps that may have popped up. Some months they don't happen at all. Some months, you know, really, especially by the end of that second week going into the third, there's several things I need. Also note, this isn't all the food in the house. We have other stuff. This is just my haul to make me feel good and snuggled in for the month coming in, so I can really work my plan. So I'm going to show you some items from my Walmart haul. Now, items that I'm not showing because they've already been put away is we usually do tacos on Tuesday, so enough taco shells and burrito wraps for the whole month have already been put away. Also, regular old peanut butter for the kids has been put away. Some little baby snacks for baby Daniel. Some of those I told Jaden to go ahead and put away because we just didn't have room in the kitchen. But I tried to leave some of my Trim Healthy Mama specific things out to show you what I got for that. So I got almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. I got some coconut flour. I haven't done much with coconut flour, but I have learned to do some things with almond flour with Trim Healthy Mama. So I was going to use that. I got some chicken bouillon and some beef bouillon because I was almost out of that. I got egg whites, and then I got this Southwestern style egg whites. And then I'm really getting into teas again. And so I got some sleepy time tea. Some of these flavors just looked so cozy. Pumpkin spice black tea and salted caramel black tea and some green tea and also some vanilla chai tea. So I like to, especially in the afternoon, we've had a very full homeschool day. Instead of having another cup of coffee, I've been trying to switch over and have a tea. I know it still has caffeine in it, and I don't mind the caffeine. Actually, that's why I'm drinking it. But I don't know, it's just, it feels better to me. I'm enjoying doing the tea kettle and having a cup of hot tea. Some days Naomi has a cup of hot tea, or Jaden will want a cup of hot tea. So that's just something we're doing in the fall. And our Thanksgiving plans in particular are loose, so you don't see any Thanksgiving things in this haul. I thought that is something that, depending on how our plans go, whenever I go out for that next small trip, I can pick up our Thanksgiving items then if needed. It is the end of a long week here, and we are going to head out and go to a local corn maze. And they have, hey, excuse me, sweetie. They have the corn maze open in the evening, where if you bring your flashlights, you can do this huge cornfield with your flashlight. They have bridges that you can walk up and kind of see the layout, see if you're lost or not. That's always helpful. They also have pedal cars and hay rides and all kinds of things going on. And since the time change has already happened, or sooner, so it's only like 5 o'clock and it's starting to get dark. So we are going to head out to this corn maze and see what we can see. Also today, it was like 75 degrees, and after today we're supposed to get a ton of rain, and I think within a few nights we're supposed to be back down to freezing temps in the evening. So I figured tonight is probably the last perfect chance to get a visit to the corn maze in. Come on, Miss Amelia. We're gonna load up in the van now. We got a beautiful sunset going on here. Lots of fall leaves and such. Hey guys, let's load up to go to the maze. Gaby, your shoes are gonna be Woo!
Mom, it's here somewhere the bridges.
That sign says enter.
Yeah. Careful.
Wow, corn maze.
Okay,
I think we go straight by.
Just gonna put it to the side here.
A quick update, we are in the middle of a corn maze with a bunch of lights, and we are trying to find our way out, and it is fun. It really is fun. So we're gonna find our way out of here and then go find the pedal cars. See if we can pick up. You got your light, Naomi?
It keeps
Okay, you got a light, Amelia? Yeah.
I dropped my
Hold it.
Mine's the battery's gonna be down. Mommy, I keep having
mine has batteries.
Yours has batteries.
Oh,
Let's see. Where are we?
Okay.
oh, that's amazing.
Yes, and it's circles. There's a circle.
And switch back, Liam.
That's about. Okay, so did we come in down here somewhere? I think we came in there. So we've made
We're
it
supposed to come out here.
Okay.
So we gotta.
No.
Let's see. So I think we've decided with this map that we have to always bear to the right. Is that the consensus?
Yep.
Yep. Hold you. We're in a dark field. Oh, Mommy, dark field. I'm at the corn maze.
Because those lights over there.
Yeah. In a minute, we'll call a switch. Let Gaby go around a little more, and then we'll call a switch. Whoop! On the ground. On the ground, silly Jilly. Hop back up. Hop back up. Woo! Hold on, let's see what's happening. Nothing is at the bottom. There's dirt. I hear something. Woo!